Good morning from Drayton Manor. I'm here today to check out Gold Rush, their new 2024 intermittent lift and launch coaster. I'm really excited, I can just about see it over the distance there. We're also going to be getting on the Wave, which is the sit-down version of Shockwave, which looks really interesting. I've heard it's very good. And I'll just go on a few other rides around here. Yeah, let's head straight towards Gold Rush for my first ride of the day. The whole Frontier Falls area looks really good. There's loads of theming around here. Anyway, here's the entrance to Gold Rush. It's very cool how close it gets to the coaster, especially with the height fence here. You can actually see it out of the fencing there. It's really cool. Yeah, it's really fun. And that looks like kind of goes over what the two different modes are now on this ride. Because there are two different ways you can go around. Hopefully you'll be able to experience both of them today. So, of course, Gold Rush is replacing quite a few rides that used to be here, one of them being the Apocalypse. And there's this nice little theming piece here. It's exactly where it stood. I didn't get to try it last time I was there, but it's incredible. See the switch travelling in the background. It's like a bit of a disappointment that they decided to remove it completely instead of trying and put it somewhere else. But I think it's definitely a worthy replacement because this is like a fantastic ride. Well, look at that. The very back row, so I'm happy with that. Which mode are we going to get? Well, I managed to get the back row, and that was very enjoyable. I'm not quite sure where I rank it just yet. I want to give it a few more rides, but it's definitely a really good kind of. It's really long, which is nice. On my cycle, we went straight over the lift hill, down to the first half, through the launch, launched out backwards, back up the lift, used it as a spike, back down to the launch, and round the final section to the end. So yeah, it's a great ride. I love all the feeling around it, but definitely want to try the second mode where it uses the spike of the lift at the start and then you go down backwards. Yeah, great ride. Gonna go and do Sheriff Showdown now because I didn't do that last time and it's like a very interesting dark ride. Alright, just got off Sheriff Showdown. Really shows what you can do with the small space. It's quite a fun little dark ride. Pretty good feeling. A lot of effects that you can trigger as well, which is quite nice. Anyway, I want to come down towards the Wave and see if that's going, because I haven't actually seen it go around, so hopefully it is going to be open today at some point. So that's going to be my next ride, hopefully, or I might go and try and do a normal gander. Seems to be a bit of a queue out here, but the ride itself doesn't actually seem to be open. I don't like this new entrance thing they've got the advert up there. And that now makes quite a few UK persons to go through, and as they've already got many for the Speedway and the Swan, so yeah, quite a few, but hopefully it opens up soon. So it doesn't really look like the Wave's actually going to be opening anytime soon. So it's still going to go on the River Rapids, so I didn't go on them last time. You can kind of see the Wave up there. Wow, there's no queue for the Rapids, but hopefully the Wave will be open at some point today so I can give it a go. This queue line's a bit insane, it's just going back and forth, but at the same time I still want to have to jump over every single one of these sections. Anyway, it's basically walk on, so that's a good thing there. Oh, I got a little bit water on me. Didn't get absolutely soaked, which is a bonus. I didn't see the Wave test a couple of times, so I'm going to go get in the queue for that. Right, if I River Rapids, it kind of went round all the way out kind of that way, which is pretty cool. That's a nice feeling around as well. Yeah, it's quite fun. There's a little indoor section as well, which is pretty cool. And it looks like the wave is open. Yeah, I think it's like 4 test trains in the end, including one with a couple of the operators. Anyway, here we go. I had counted this as a new credit because I think it's enough for sit-down train versus stand-up one and a tiny name. So yeah, definitely a new one. But yeah, it looks really good. Interesting to see how it rides, considering it's profiled for a stand-up train and now for a sit-down train. So that'll be very interesting. Through the entrance portal. Oh, it's really nice actually. So the wave actually got in the front row. I'm probably going to be quite controversial here. I actually preferred it as shockwave. The 0G roll was still insane, as always, but I preferred it when it was a stand-up, which is not something I've seen many people say. I actually think that actually going to sit down isn't actually the best thing they could have done for this. So, apart from the 0G roll, it wasn't very intense, whereas shockwave was just ridiculous start to finish. So yeah, that's my opinion. I think it's a downgrade what they've done actually. It looks really good, but yeah, I think they should have tried to keep it as a stand-up. Alright, just had to spend like 10 minutes filming some off-road there because the operation's just so slow. Why didn't we get a second train? It makes no sense. I'm actually heading towards Maelstrom, which is really fun of flat ride. I did it a few times in my last visit, and it's a lot of fun. Why is there no dive fencing? That's very odd. Anyway, on to Maelstrom. Fun ride on Maelstrom there. Now we're going to get the final 2 credits of this park, which are Troublesome Trucks in Thomasland, and I'm also going to go on Jormungandr over in the Viking area. Alright, just got on Troublesome Trucks. Full of credits, really uncomfortable. Anyway, gonna go get the final credit, maybe a couple of other rides, and then try to get a gold rush a couple more times to end the day. Now entering the Vikings theme land, heading on Jormungandr, which is the park's powered coaster. It looks like a really long ride, it kind of goes over the entrance of the land, which is quite cool. Anyway, it's a gold rush just over there. Here we go on Jormungandr. After a really fun ride on Jormungandr. Well, whilst I was queuing, Gold Rush was down, but I've just seen that there are actually people going around and there's almost no queue. So we're going to go around, hopefully get a different cycle to the one I got earlier. However, based on what I've seen, it looks like that I got cycle 2 the first time round, and it's now doing just cycle 2. So yeah, slightly unfortunate I'm not being able to experience both. But I mean, yeah, nevertheless, this was really awesome. And hopefully it's not too long of a wait. Today I waited about 50-55 minutes for the first ride. Hopefully be a lot shorter for the second one. Area was absolutely stunning. I love all this theming, especially this water feature in the park. The runs over this. In here it's really cool. Loads of posters, like a line. Very nice. And yes, I believe they've kept this tree and a couple of other ones around here when they were building it. So it's a very nice tree. I mean, this is where I queued from my first ride, so the entire castle playground is completely empty. Great views of the ride, but that's a really nice part of the queue. Alright, I've just experienced cycle 2 on Gold Rush. The second road, that was a lot more fun than cycle 1. I'm going to go for a few more rides, try and get it in a few different spots. First, I'm going to go on the park's Madhouse to Haunting, because I believe that last time I did this, it was using a different... What is it? I believe it was using a slightly different story to what it uses now, so we should give this one a try. There's some really cool little effects around here in the queue line that are quite cool to see. This just had a bunch of smoke, which is quite nice. Lots of lighting and stuff. Yeah, this doors moving. It's all quite cool. Great ride there on the haunting. Really like all the storytelling. However, I did think the actual madhouse section could use a bit of work. Anyway, I've got just under 2 hours for the park closes, so you know what I'm doing. I'm just going to ride Gold Rush a few times. It looks like they're alternating cycles again, unless I'm catching the end of this one. I'll have to get a few more rides on it before the end of the day, because I think actually now with Shockwave being the way, this is probably the best coaster here. Some really nice theming at the start of the queue line here. I love this kind of water feature that starts up there, across the roof, down and into the little pool. It's very nice. Even better news, the queue's literally right there. So it's maybe 20 minutes long, which is amazing. You can just see the wave going there in the distance. Actually, Gold Rush. Well, I can't see it from here. Yeah, great views of the coaster from this queue line. Great ride there on the back. Cycle 1 again. I am hoping to get Cycle 2 in the back row, but yeah, go around 4 and there we go. It's a really fun little family coaster. Probably the best one at the park. The coolest part about this coaster is how it has 2 different modes, or basically cycles. Cycle 2 is when you go up to the lift hill, stop, drop backwards, and then do that around that way. I think that's the better one. And then cycle 1 is when you go straight up the lift hill, over, go all the way around. Another coaster go. And yeah, so cycle 1 is to go straight over, round, and do it that way. Another great ride in Gold Rush there. Cycle 2 again, which is definitely better than the first one. It's a really fun family coaster. I can definitely say that it is my favourite family coaster here in the country. In terms of the theming, it's really good. Don't think it's quite on the same level as Tornado Springs at Portman's Park. Some decent notes, but unfortunately there's nothing actually ride specific, just kind of general stuff. I really want to try and get a front row ride. However, by the looks of it, the front row is reserved for the people going down the fast pass queue, which is a bit of a shame. I think they front row should be open to everybody, and what should be happening is the queues get like merged kind of at the base of the stairs. Everyone goes up the stairs, everyone has a decent equal chance at the front row. Yeah, that's just a really small thing. I want to try and maybe get 2 or 3 more rides on it. Yeah, it's a really fun little family coaster. Great addition to Drayton Manor. Really nice TV around this part of the queue as well. Right, well, right for this time, slightly more towards the front. Wonder which side I'm going to get as well. This station's quite cool, isn't it? Upside down buckets for lights is quite cool. There's barrels and very spacious as well. Another fantastic ride on Gold Rush. I'm on 5 now. Just going to film it for a little bit and then I'll go for one final ride of the day. Of course, going in just before the queue lines close in about 10 minutes time. Alright, going for my final ride of the day on Gold Rush. It's going to be my 6th ride of the day here. 6th ride on this of the day. I've done quite a few other things today. Yeah, just spent the last kind of 10 minutes or so just kind of looking for different shots of the ride, which you've probably just seen or will see after I get off my final ride. But yeah, hopefully not too long in the queue. My first ride I had to queue from about here. You know, all of this cattle pen is nice and empty as the train goes past. Loads of cool sound effects on the ride. As soon as I come off my final ride, you can get my full review of the coaster. Yeah, not too long of a line, and I know for a fact that I'm the last person to join it. So hopefully I'll be on the last train that might send this run again, because that'd be quite nice. Yeah, I really like the way the queue is kind of like all integrated here with the coaster, so it kind of goes all around you. That's really nice. Yeah, it's all themed up really well as well, with like trees and barrels and boxes, and you've got this like the electrical stuff. It's all kind of themed in, which is really cool. Anyway, here we go, final ride of the day on Gold Rush. Now, I'm not sure if Drayton Manor have paid for some fantastic music made, or if they've just kind of bought some tracks. But I actually really like the music. It really fits the area quite well. Anyway, as you can see, I'm literally the last person in the queue line. So you're looking for 1, maybe 2 more rides on Gold Rush. Definitely, I could say, one of my favourite ride has quite a few nice posters around the queue line. Really all the restriction boards, but also these kind of themed posters. They're really cool to see. On it, can definitely say I think it's the best family coaster in the UK. Absolutely loved it. Really liked on the back on Cycle 2 that I had at the end there. Cycle 2 is definitely much better than Cycle 1. The overall fantastic family coaster, fits Drayton Manor so well. I love all the theming, like the station building. We also have this big show in the back that's called the launch. And you've got all these other kind of bits and bobs around the area. There's a really cool water feature over around that way. Yeah, fantastic ride. It's just so much fun. Cheeky final ride there. But yeah, so just come ride one more time. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe for more park vlogs. I hope we'll be back here at some point. Don't know when, to get a few more rides. Yeah, there'll definitely be a vlog whenever I get back. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.